Okay, we are back with some more World of Outlaws. Last time we left off, we ran a solid top 10 finish in the Pro Late Models over at Circle Lake. That was a good finish, one of our better finishes of the year. Slowly starting to improve the performance for this car. Hopefully by the end we'll be contending for wins or something close to the front at least. We also ran the UMP mod, which is good. Apparently we're in first for the season, which I didn't even notice. Because we got 5th, 7th, 8th, 3rd. That puts us first for the point standings, apparently. We're 1 point ahead, which is crazy. We also unlocked a new sponsor for this car after that previous race showcase at Kokomo. We also are coming up to a Circle Lake race, which we'll do in just a little bit. It's like 3 episodes in a row we're running Circle Lake Speedway. But for now, we're going to jump back in the street stock. We're going to Prairie View. We're going to repair everything, but let me make sure I can't do any big upgrades, which I don't think we can with only 26,000. 138,000 for the next engine upgrade, which is crazy. We are 5th in the point standings for the street stock here in the regional series. We won the first race and then have gotten a couple top 5s after that, and then a really poor finish at Kokomo. We go into Prairie View. I can't remember what this track looks like. I think we've raced it before, but it should be fun. Just a 5th mile. Is it the indoor track? It might be. It's a really tough track. 10-second lap. Just going out with this setup. Yeah, this is the high banked indoor track. We'll see how this plays. We struggled here first couple times we've run it. Well, I'm gonna have trouble keeping it out of the wall again, it looks like. That was a 10.8, that's not very good. If I could stop hitting the wall, that might have been it. That was a 10.5. Trying to get as much momentum on the top as I can without hitting the wall. We tap it a bit right there. Another 10.5. Yeah, we really struggled here last time. I think I'm going to switch to the default set and see how that feels. That's a 10.4. And Jurens comes in. I'm going to switch to default and see what that feels like. Only missing out on $100 if we can't get it. Let's just do the 50% lose. I don't think it'll be any quicker or slower. I have no idea what line to run here. I can't hit the top consistently without hitting the wall. Honestly, that didn't feel that bad. That's a 10.2. That felt better than the other set we were using, the custom one. Another 10.2. Let's try and get up to the top, close as we can. Without hitting the wall. I can't run the top. I'm going to qualifying. It's only $100. Just go ahead and advance the session. Now we need a 9.9, which that's not going to happen. Best we could do was a 10.2, and who knows where that's going to put us. Try and put a good lap in here. I just feel so slow through the corners. I don't know what it is about this track. 10.3. And this will be even worse. 27th. Just struggle at this place for whatever reason. Starting 6th in heat number 2. He missed out on the payout for both practice and qualifying. Top 4 advance to the A. Let's hopefully at least be able to get a top 4. I have no idea though. Alright. Should be a pretty quick race, though. Only 10 laps here, and you're doing about 10 seconds per lap. And the main, I don't think is that many either. 40, maybe? Well, it looks like we're not even going to be able to get top 5. I have no answers for this track. I cannot find the speed. This is not my track for sure. We might be able to get into the A with the B main, but we are not going to be catching the top 4 for the heat race here, I don't think. And that's unfortunate. We're just so slow here. Every time we've come here, we've been terrible. I don't know what about this place that makes it so difficult for me. Only 4 to go. Tommy Richardson up there in 5th. He's not in transfer position, but he's looking to try and get around Mikey Thompson for that final spot. And he is sideways. He's in the side of him. He door slams him up into the wall. He just stuffed him in the wall to take that position. Fortunately, we cannot take advantage of that because we're so far behind, and we are already at 1 lap to go. And we nearly get lapped. The leader's like right behind us. Start 6th, finish 6th for that one. Going to the B main, starting 7th. Hopefully we can transfer in. I don't know though. It's not looking too good. Let's do 37%. Let's see how that feels. Probably shouldn't be messing with the setup when we don't even know if we're going to be able to advance. But I might as well try something, I guess. Mikey Thompson in here, he just missed out after getting shoved in the wall. Top 5 advance, I think it said. Yes. Alright. Tighten it up a little bit, so maybe if we keep it nice and a little bit straighter, we get a little bit more momentum. Stop scrubbing off so much speed. A little bit of contact there. And we're making our way forward a little bit. Only 20 laps. There's Mikey Thompson. Alright, I'm okay now. We're in 4th. We are in transfer position. Oops. Contact there. Brett Thompson up there. We've raced with him a lot. We're a little bit too low here. We're going to slide up and that'll kill some momentum. I'm doing a little bit lift on entry to get the car to kind of get to the bottom and not slide up so much. I would try the top, but I can't hit the line without hitting the wall, and hitting the wall just slows you down so much. We are in 3rd. The leaders aren't really pulling away from us. I don't think we're going to be very competitive with the A main, but you never know what can happen with wrecks and stuff. Once you get the full field in here, it's a pretty tight track. It could have a big mess. We just passed up in a 2nd. Getting around Mikey Thompson with the other Thompson right in front of us. Might be able to sneak around him as well. Oh, we just clear him on the start-finish line. We are in the lead for the B main. Coming up on some lap traffic. Alright, I'm feeling good now. I think maybe top 15 for the A. We'll see. We'll see how it feels once we get into the pack. I think our sponsor goal is top 15. I can't remember. Maybe top 20. But we have been finishing top 5 a lot of the time, so maybe I picked top 10. I can't remember. Lap traffic here. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. We're just rolling the bottom. A lot of the people are up running the middle groove or up by the wall. We're kind of putting our left sides on that white line and cutting down and getting a good drive out of the corner. Seems to be working pretty well. Only 3 to go. Mikey Thompson is right behind us, so we could, one slip up, he could get around us and we could get second here. So let's try and be consistent. He nearly got to our inside and into that corner. One more lap. And we win the B main. I will take it. I will take it. We'll try and do something in the A main. We're going to be starting 21st. Hopefully we're going to be okay. No telling though. No idea. Goal position is top 15, it says, so we'll see if we can move up at all. Alright. Let's just do our little lift into the corner and get to the bottom kind of line we were doing in the B main in the heat race. We got 40 laps. And I clipped the wall. We're in 20th. They are stacking up like crazy in the mid-pack right there. Man, I don't know if we're going to be able to move forward much at all. We're just so bad at this track. They are making contact, though. I'm making contact. There could be some wrecks. People with damage will get a lot slower now. And we could get some spots that way. Whoa. He jacked us up. The rear tire got stuck in to the side of his car and got us all jumped out of shape. Oh, Brett Thompson making contact with somebody there. Is that Schneekloth? I think that's Schneekloth. He's struggling here as well, it looks like. We shove Thompson out of the way, we get underneath Schneekloth. Top 15 is within our sights. But we're going to have to get around Schneekloth somehow. Leader is flying behind us, only a corner back now. I don't know how they're so quick. Man, I clapped the wall. Alright, Ricky Cox here. We're 16th. Schneekloth is now 15th. I'm losing a lot of time on the exit of the corner. Can we get around Green here? Billy Green. Gotta stop hitting the wall. The leader's coming up and getting ready to lap us. He had a terrible corner exit there. We can sneak under him, and there's a top 15. Now, would a top 10 be realistic? Probably not, but I would love it if we could get there. Schneekloth is just pulling away, though. And we got the leader coming up right behind us. Mikey Thompson's still breathing down our neck. We got to defend top 15 if we can. Just a continuation from the B main. He's right behind us again. At least we got up into the top 15. I was worried we'd be 20th or worse. The way we were at the heat race. .22 to go. Oh, I missed the corner. Drive it straight. Somehow don't lose any positions from that. I looked at the mini-map for a split second and just went straight through the corner. least we have about a second on Mikey Thompson for 16th now. We got leaders trying to get around us. They can go to the high side. I'm not giving up the bottom. Amison, I don't know who that is. 19 laps to go. Jeez, we nearly got spun right there. If you guys want to pass me, go to the top. I'm running the bottom. Oh, just huge wreck behind us. Wow, okay. And we're trapped a lap down. Fantastic. Now we can no longer gain any positions for the rest of this race. We can only lose positions. First car, 1 lap down. That sucks. That's really unfortunate. We really needed that not to have a caution. So everyone we pass will not be for position, but we can give up positions to people behind us still, since they're all a lap down, because the leader had just passed all of us. Well, gosh dang it. So we just got to defend from Mikey Thompson. Well, it's Ricky Cox that got around him now, right behind us, but just try and keep it in 15th. I think we'll be able to. Maybe there will be more wrecks in the people ahead of us, and they'll get damaged and be taken out of it. Trying to bring it home, 15th. I think we'd actually be in 14th right now had we not been lapped, because the 13th place guy is right in front of us. Nine laps to go. Alright, Mikey Thompson's back to behind us. I think that's in our mirror. I think that's Schneekloth in the purple car. So, no, he's up in front of us a couple spots. No, wait, no, he is right behind us, because on the relative, it doesn't show him as +1 lap, it shows him plus 10 seconds, because he's right behind us, but laps are about 10 seconds. But we will not be lapping him, that's for sure. We still have the leader coming back around to almost lap us again, because they are just so much quicker than we are. Three to go. Very quick race. I mean, this might be the checkered right here for us since we're a lap down. Yes, it is. So 15th. That's our goal, at least. Not terrible. Schneekloth just got lapped before the end of that. Not too bad, I guess. Not one of our better races for sure, though. Still going to get some good money. 10,000, not too bad. It's still crazy how much more the Pro late models pay. Like a lot more. Yeah, I'm glad we got top 15 though for our goal there. And that's Prairie View in the books. I-84 coming up next. That track looks huge. Have we raced there before? I don't know. It's a 3/4 mile though. That'll be fun. But now we're going to jump into the UMP Modified. And before we get to racing it, we need to edit the paint job since we got some sponsors in the wrong spot. And I think I'll change the red line to maybe a green line to match the Metro plumbing or whatever. Let's say this needs to go to the back of the car. There's no room right there where it's trying to put it. And now I'm wondering, can we put this on? No, that doesn't look good. All right, so we'll just leave it on the quarter panel instead. 1.2. Yeah, like that is fine. And also, let's take a look. Negative 772, negative 5, 1.2. I'm probably going to forget that immediately. But this I want to be a green. I want to kind of match that if I can. It's like a lime. Well, that green's too dark. You can never have like the right color. Let's just do that, I guess. It doesn't match exactly, but it's close. Now we want to do the front. We can just increase the size. That's fine. And then the right side, left side, I mean. So this is 1.2. And since these are asymmetrical, I can probably just get away with putting it over here in a place that looks good. 772, I think is what I said. Negative 5. But see, the fender is so much bigger, we can just put it down here. If we get more sponsors, quote unquote, if we sign another sponsor, we'll keep Metro Plumbing on there and put some stuff on the top. But we got a green stripe now, and then to match the green sponsor and keep the same kind of simple paint scheme. And now we're on our way back to Circle Lake. It's like third race in a row for us, but it's a fun track. Just go out there and see how we do. Goals is 17.6. I imagine we'll want to be at the top just like we were kind of with everything else. We'll see though. These cars are so quick. And this guy gets up and blocks our line. Try and keep the car from getting too sideways. It wants to pitch itself, as you might expect. There's a 17.6. That's the goal time. Whoops. $35 for the goal. Let's go ahead and go right to qualifying. Man, the way it starts you off is so jarring. Hopefully we can just transfer right into the A. These races can get pretty long with how big this track is. 40 laps for the A main is already going to be a while, but we did have a shorter first race with the street stocks. Oh, I think this is going to be a good lap. Well, it was until I bobbled real bad right there in the corner. We still beat the time by 4 thousandths. Last lap. This might be okay. That was a better 3 and 4 that time. And 17.4, so that's a 15th place, which is not too bad. Starting third in the 5th heat. We got our extra $35. Alright, top 4 advance. And we're starting third, so can we keep the position? Car's bobbling all over the place. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Just shove our way through the field. I'm really bad at the bottom line here. Thankfully, just a 10-lap heat race. think we're faster than second place here on the top, but we'll see. We can get the momentum up. That was a terrible corner entry. Well, he's taking off now. He might go catch the leader. We're not anywhere near him. Fourth place is back about a second. Little gap forming there. Hopefully we can advance just right here, finishing third. 6 laps to go. Looks like we're going to be able to. They're both running the bottom up there, it looks like. And still being very quick about it. Nearly into the wall, 4 to go. Three to go. 2 seconds now to the people behind us. Looks like we're going to be okay. I'm happy about that. I think next race we might do 2 Pro Late model races to try and get some money built up. Try advance our upgrades. And then we can do the street stock and UMP for the video or the video after that. Just to mix it up a little bit. Thankfully that guy went low. I want the top side here. White flag for the heat. We're going to go right to the A. I'm very glad about that. Really extend the length of this video if we had to do a B main. Alright, third place. I will take it. Starting 15th in the A with 40 laps, I believe. There's that 12 car that I really like. Somebody mentioned you could maybe change the colors of the decals, but I'm not sure if that's a thing. We'll have to take a look at that. I forgot to check. Oops. I cannot run the bottom here. I slide up way too much and just lose all momentum. Then I slide down and hit the guy. Slide up and hit the guy. We're in 13th at the moment, though. That's good. Do we have a goal? I don't know if we do. We know that 12 car's already won a race in these earlier this season. Can't remember which one it was. Oh, it does sneak around their outside 3 wide. They had a very slow exit. 4 wide, almost. I had to back out of it a little bit. And I'm in the wall. Sneak around the outside nicely. We're in top 10. Ooh, contact up ahead. They keep it straight though. I thought he may have been spinning. Couldn't quite see it with the name popping up with the 9th place guy. Have to go down here. They were all slow in the middle of the track there. Make a couple passes though. Something happened with the people on my inside. They got way sideways or bogged down or something. Trying to make ground up on the top. We're in 8th. Trying to run the middle just to try and keep it off the wall. They're very close to each other behind us on the bottom. Definitely going to get in some lap traffic. Hopefully we don't go a lap down. I don't think we will. Definitely a long race, though. Might be able to track down McKenzie for 7th. I'm very surprised we're winning this race or this season so far. Sneak two's outside. It's not like we've been winning. We've been running good. Top 10 finishes, a couple of top 5s. But I guess we've been the most consistent finisher all season. We're in the lead. There's been some winners, and then they've performed really poorly in other races. We'll take a look at the points after this. Oh my gosh, in the wall. It's gonna take his line away. Alright, we're up to 7th though. 2 people battling up ahead. Stop hitting the wall. Still a long way to go in this race. But that's okay. Just try and be consistent and smooth, and maybe we'll start gaining time on the people ahead of us. Hopefully there's no cautions. Ugh. I keep just slightly overcorrecting it down the straightaway, and it just puts it straight into the wall. We got a big gap behind us now, over a second. So that's good. Those guys are running both on the bottom now. 1.8 seconds to them. Maybe we'll start gaining. Just keep an eye on that. Is this lap traffic ahead? I think it is. On the top side. Whoops. Doing the thing where I overcorrect in the middle of the corner now. It's alright, we have over 2 seconds to work with behind us. 2 seconds to the people ahead of us. Lap car in front of us here, running the top. That's the thing the lap cars love to do here, even though top is where I want to go. I feel like I'm better at the bottom in this car than I was with the street stock and the Pro Late model for whatever reason. I feel like I don't get bogged down as much. I'm still not as good down there as I am at the top side though. 3.5 seconds to 5th place, so I don't think we're getting the top 5. Don't think we're getting the top 6 either. It's still 2 seconds to them. 20 laps to go. We're finally at halfway. Try and get around Reynolds and the lap down car here. Just clear him off the corner. Gosh dang it. Trying to keep the car straight down the straightaway, and I'm putting a little bit of right wheel into it because I'm sideways off the corner and it just goes straight right. That's why I keep hitting the wall and I hit that guy. Plus the car just wants to pitch itself to the left with the way it's built to go through the corners. Vanden top, he's deciding to run the bottom, which is nice. Still in 7th, almost 3 seconds to 6th. 4.5 to 5th now. They're just pulling away, 2.5 back to the guy in 8th. But I'd be happy with 7th place. Got Stricker here for top 20. We're about to lap. Leader's about half a lap ahead of us now. Whoops, thought we'd clear him. 14 to go. I don't think we're going to get lapped before the end of this one, but we'll see how quick he gets to us. Not that it matters. Though we don't want him to pass us and then get a caution immediately, like just happened in the street stocks. Then we wouldn't be able to advance our position anymore. But I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. 12 laps to go. And with how big this track is, you don't really get many opportunities to have lap traffic slow you up that much. They're not clustered together too closely. It's spread out really far. So those people up ahead of us aren't really going to get slowed down much unless they just start driving like crap, which can happen. Get around this guy. 2.5 seconds now to 6th. He's starting to fall off a little bit. We might sneak up to him. That was a bad corner, though. That was a bad corner, too. We're just giving up time to him now. Only 8 laps left. There's Holcomb. Seen his name a couple times. I don't think we're going to be moving forward. Unless we get a caution that stacks the field back up, and then something might happen, but we are not looking like we can go much further up than this. Get around Holcomb. Lap car, Weiser up here in 17th. The 8th place guy has got within 2 seconds from us now. He's closed in just a touch. 5 laps to go. Leader is about a corner apart from us now, behind us. That was a good corner for once. That was not a good corner. Now the guy's within a second and a half behind us now, since I lost so much momentum. But only 3 laps to go. I don't think he'll catch us, but if he does, we can go down and run the bottom and block his line, since we can actually hit the line with this car and be okay with it. White flag. Coming around to get our 7th place. Way too low in the corner, but it don't matter. We got no race left and 7th place. I will take that. It's not a terrible finish, I don't think. We'll take a look at the replay real quick. Get one where we're on the bottom. Like in this first corner, maybe. That's not too bad. About like that. Should be okay. And that'll be good. See if we get any good money for this. Probably not much. Now let's put a second in point standings. We are 7 points behind Michael Ledford in the 37 car. Neither of us top two have a win. The 20 car maybe just won that. I recognize the name, maybe not. We're only 2 points ahead of him, and then 1 point ahead of fourth. So it's very close battle up there. So about another 10,000 it looks like. 8,900. But that'll be it, I think, for this one. Good, decent finish at Circle Lake. Beat our sponsor goal for the first car. Did we forget to repair the car before we run out? That might have been. That's not good. But oh well. Still finished okay. And then next race, or next video, I think we'll do 2 pro late model races to try and get some money built up. We got 45,000. I want to start getting some bigger upgrades because you look at the engines, 56,000, 160,000. It's like 138,000 for the street stock. I want to try and start getting some good stuff put on the car. But that'll be it for this time. Thanks for watching.